Ark threatens any possible settlement on the surface. When one machine falls, another takes its place. In the underground settlement of Esperanza, thousands seek shelter. Many of them rely on vital supplies from the surface. Among the fierce competition for these resources, only a few dare to go topside. They are known as raiders. Embarking on dangerous quests, these raiders put their lives on the line to gather what resources they can across a shattered Earth. Residue of a civilization once thriving now sits in ruin. Looming in the distance, the Ark roam, giving a glance into the oppressive nature of this technological nightmare. Caution is heeded when moving towards any sign of human life, because one moment a situation that seems safe can turn into chaos. The fight for survival rages on. Not just against the Ark threat, but towards fellow raiders as well. Choosing the non-friendly route puts them at odds with their humanity. Remnants of a world once filled with life and mundane joys now remain as relics of the past. Even raiders must stop for a bite to eat. Scavenging for what items of value they can is a raider's sole purpose for putting themselves in danger on the surface. And just when these raiders think they're making progress, the cycle of chaos comes to collect.
Here. Told you someone was prying the door. Jackpot. Bandages.
A second wind. Another chance to regroup and reclaim what was lost. On the brink of death, raiders search for any means of recovery, focusing on their potential escape, while scavenging bandages and relying on leftover personal belongings from raiders and people lost through time. Just when they think it's safe to proceed, the Ark appear, serving as divine judgment. They look for signs of humanity. They patrol until humanity teams up to fight back. Raiders utilize their environments, both natural and man-made, to progress toward their safe haven.
Whoever this is, you're not supposed to use this elevator. Lucky for you, I'll make an exception. Wait a second.
Now, raiders hold out to survive as Sanctuary ascends, only seconds away. And once the menacing Ark is taken care of, Dissension delivers us to Sanctuary. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ark Raiders. Ark Raiders is a multiplayer extraction adventure in a lethal future Earth. And now that we've arrived in Esperanza, let's get a good look around the place. So we've got the main lobby here, the workshop, the raider room, we've got traders, raider decks, and lastly the store, which won't be unlocked until the game releases on October 30th. Taking a look at our raider room, we got a skill tree, customization, trials, projects, and codex. Now these three are locked until the main game comes out, but we can customize our raiders. You see there are several different appearance options, all allowing you to customize your raider the way that you want. Different faces, different hairstyles and colors, of course different body types, and then we can change the style with a decent amount of variety, changing all colors, headgear, toggling on goggles, helmets, etc. Backpacks, attachments for said backpacks, and then even charms to stash on your backpack. We've got different emotes that help us communicate in-game. You can greet other raiders, apologize to other raiders, and of course, just a little dance line, you know what I'm saying? Of course, we can't forget about our raider-appointed rooster. That's right, we got a customizable cock. Always protect your cock. Also in the Raider room, we've got our skill tree, and the skill tree is actually very detailed. You got conditioning, mobility, and survival. The conditioning tree encompasses things such as wearing a shield doesn't slow you down as much, your equipped weapon has less impact on your encumbrance. We've got the mobility tree, which you can see I've invested a decent amount in, and lastly, the survival tree, which encompasses looting, opens certain containers that are locked for other raiders. Now that we've covered our private quarters, let's look at the workshop. Here's Scrappy, who will collect resources for us that we can claim over time. We've also got different workbenches that allow us to craft different types of items, different weapons and ammo types, blueprints for weapon attachments, healing items such as bandages, adrenaline shots, or shield rechargers. We've got utilities such as binoculars, little door jammies to block off entrance routes, and even deployable zip lines to cut gaps and take shortcuts. Now, let's take a look at some of the traders we'll be interacting with in Esperanza and taking quests from. Can I just say how much I love this screen? In the previous test, this was just an image with the sound effects in the back. Now we actually got people running around. It feels more lively. It's more immersive. The feeling of being down here in Esperanza, in the safe haven below the surface, away from the Ark threat. Let's go step into the shops of and get familiar with the traders down in Esperanza. We've got Celeste, who does her absolute best to try and get Esperanza running as smooth as possible. Shani, who runs security. We've got Tien Wen, the gun nut. This is where you can buy all your weapons and weapon modifications. The android Lance, who runs the health clinic, where you can get healing items, shields to help you negate some of that damage while you're doing a raid on the surface. And lastly, Apollo, an avid explosives expert and flute player. You can get explosives and equipment here, as well as a recorder that you can play on the surface. Play some tunes. I'm on a mission. Just trying to get it. It's MavAttack, bitch, and I'm not kidding. These traders down in Esperanza will provide different quests, rewarding different consumable items and cosmetics. And that concludes our tour of Esperanza. I feel like it's about time that we go on our first raid, but before we do that, we need to make sure we're prepped and have everything we need before we head up to the surface. We'll take a look at our inventory and stash here. Obviously, you see I've been playing a little bit, so I got a decent little stash going. I'm gonna bring a sniper, and let's do a handgun. I think a nice hard-hitting break-action sniper will be good with a semi-automatic handgun. Like 90 light ammo, 37 heavy bullets, yeah, basic bandages in. We want to bring some shields. We also have a secret safe pocket. Let's select a map first. Of course, we have the Damn Battlegrounds is the only map available in the server slam, but we also have several other different maps. The practice range, which is pretty expansive and allows you to bring in numerous different weapons and try them out on test range subjects. The last technical test, I've been addicted to this. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Ark Raiders is here. Let's get it. Here we are. First thing to note is just...
Apollo speaking.
Shut up, Apollo. Quit yapping. The first thing we'll notice here is just how expansive this map is, how atmospheric it is out here. Wind blowing, birds in the back. You hear the metal clanking of these rundown buildings. Let's investigate one of our first rooms, though. Let's check it out. Let's check what's in it. What the fuck is in here? Exodus modules? Yeah. Give me that. Some good shit in there. The core loop of the game is to get into a raid, dig through containers and items, and even other raiders' bags, and get out safely. A lot of good shit in here, actually. Hold on. Get back in all up in these lockers. First building, and we're already finding some great stuff. Filling our bag up. What is this? Vertical grip? I can put that on here? Yeah, a little weapon attachment. But ultimately, we're scavenging. We're looking for loot. We're trying to increase our coffers and upgrade items as we go. What is this? Down drone, let's breach that. Some bullets, some power cells, some arc alloy. Every single item in this game has a different rarity, has a different purpose and use. Before we go forward, let's take a look at our map. Different extractions that have time limits on them, different POIs that have different loot values, so they'll be attracting a certain amount of players to a certain degree. If we run into other raiders out here, we can communicate with them in-game. So there's an opportunity here to not have to PvP necessarily, play against other players, and group up against the Ark threat, which is this very oppressive technological nightmare that we got running around. Let's go to one of these main points of interest, though. For this run, we're not looking for anything in particular. Maybe we'll run into some other raiders. Maybe we'll fight some Ark. Put our weapons away to run a little faster. We can hit a slide on a bitch. But let's check out this building here. What is this?
Look there.
Shh. Sound is a very important and vital thing to take into consideration in this game. Your sound can give you away easily. Go ahead and check some things out here. Doesn't look like anybody's been here, but we'll see if there's some good items in here. We gain XP from doing all this stuff too, so whether you're fighting Ark, other players, looting items, you're gaining from all of this. Again, the atmosphere, the ambiance could be very scary on any other circumstance. Damn surveillance key on that door. So if we find different key cards throughout the world, we can unlock locked doors that provide access to rarer, more desirable items. See what we got in here. Hearing those Ark above us walking around. What the heck is this? Anvil. Oh, a blueprint. So that'll allow us to craft the anvil. Putting that in our safe pocket confirms that we will, if we die, we at least get the chance to bring that blueprint out. Did I shut the door behind us? Hold on. There's a person right. Hey, how you doing? Let's talk to him real quick. Friendly or not? Gave you a chance when I said something. Should have shut that door behind you. You snitched on yourself. Hey, back to the lobby, though. There's no shot. Hold on. Run us back. Can we get a replay while we heal our shields? I was going to say, I feel like I shut the door behind us. And sure enough, I noticed that that door was open and there was somebody digging. And I spoke to them and they didn't say anything. They didn't acknowledge nothing. So, hey, that's good looks. Ooh, I already want to get the fuck up out of here. Damn, he has some good shit. And we're doing some on-the-fly inventory management. Damn, you got some good stuff in here. I gotta go. I didn't hear that person enter at all either. That was crazy. More shields. All right. All right, we completed a feat, knocked out Raider research. Maybe we can start moving towards an exit. Central Swamp Lift we can hit up. Yo, you friendly? Hey, you can come through here if you're fucking with the Ark. I think he ran in over here. We could use our in-game commands.
Hey, don't shoot!
Yo, you chilling? You chilling?
Your audio's a little broken up.
Oh, shit.
I understand you.
Okay, friendly. If you can hear me, friendly.
A lot of people say don't shoot, then they shoot anywhere.
Hey, don't shoot!
Don't shoot me.
Yeah, you're good, you're good. Somebody tried to kill me. He's got some good loot right there, if you can understand me.
There's a lot of stuff right here if you want to hit it too.
Nah, you're good. I gotta get out of here, but hey, be easy.
Yeah, you're lucky.
Yep, you too. Because the motherfucker trying to get home safely. If we're about to fight, so be it, but we got to get back to Esperanza, baby. We got some stuff to... No Ark action, but a couple little Raider interactions, and I'm cool with that. We're going to try and take the swamp elevator out of here. Hopefully nobody's camping the extraction. So let's activate this. So I guess in this server slam test, some of the microphones do kind of robot out, so I think that's what was happening with my mic. It's cool that he at least understood I was saying, hey,
Don't shoot!
and you can use the radio menu to say, hey, again,
Hey,
looks like we're
team
good
up.
in all directions. Step on in. Hit the console and get our asses back down to Esperanza. God damn, he has some good stuff, man. Hold on. A successful raid. I heard the Ark outside that door messing with them, and I was like, man, let's see if there's a chance where we could be friendly with them. I really love this screen here because it shows us our progression throughout this raid. Shows us the person that we fought, which was Santo, Silent Ghost. He sure was silent. Angelized Jerk came through and was friendly and potentially got some good shit off of Santo's body, and then, you know, we got out of there. So nice. Look at all that. Damn. Then we can do a quick backpack unload. We keep it moving. A couple level ups. Let's go. We got a skill point, getting some cred. All this good. I love that last round. All right, now that we're back, let's take a look at some of the items that we brought down. Oh, Scrappy got some stuff for us. Okay. Fabric, plastic, yeah, all that. Good looks, a little scrap. Good looks, cock. Got our skill tree. We got an extra point. I'm currently working towards marathon runner. Moving around costs less stamina. Let's add that point in. Yep. That blueprint we got. Let's see. So it's not in here, so we must have to go to our stash first. Anvil blueprint. So gunsmith 1, we need 5 mechanical components and 6 simple gun parts. Let's learn and consume. So now, if we come back here, there it is, the anvil. Now we can craft that as long as we have the required components. Beautiful. I don't need to overcomplicate this loadout. We're gonna go in with the same exact items we went in with last time. But with that being said, let's go back to the surface. I love that there's tips at the loading screen, especially in a game that's so detailed, so specific, with so much nuance. All right, Alcantara bunker. Damn. So taking a look at our map here, it kind of dropped us in proximity of a lot of bigger buildings. We got the research and administration building, which is a high loot value.
Let's go to research and administration.
What do we have here?
Arc probe, here.
Let's crack it open and see what we got, huh? So make it a little bit of noise. Potentially alerting other Ark in the area. charging up on us. We gotta target their weak spots, which for that specific one, I believe that's a wasp. We have to target its rotors to get rid of it.
Some parts we can scavenge. Down there.
Can scavenge the wasp. What is that up there?
Snitch.
Fucking snitch up there. We're gonna loot this real quick, and then we're gonna go
Hornet.
to the administration building. We got motion core, some alloy, arc circuitry, damage power cells. Can we salvage into metal parts? Yeah. Also really love the dynamic pinging system. The characters will actively look at the thing that you're pinging and talk about it.
There, by the control tower. Wasp. There. In there.
Go to the top of that tower and see what we got going on. Okay, all's good so far. Check the little reception area real quick. We got some fabrics. When we find those base level materials, we can actually, and this is a skill that you have to unlock, but you can do crafting in the world, which means if you find certain resources while you're in a raid, you can actually craft items to benefit you. Oh, so maybe something. What's that? There's a book bag under there? Hold on. Kinetic converter moderately increases fire rate for the Pharaoh? Oh yeah. Huh? Say less. Somebody just died back there. You hear a raider flare. Every time somebody gets downed, a raider flare fires up in the air. Okay, we're gonna take this zip up. Okay, we do have some arc up here, which means nobody's been here yet. Now, if I recall correctly,
A door.
this is a medical room. Absolutely loving the fluidity of the gameplay, the third-person movement. If anything, and to the people who have played this and will be able to understand why I'm saying what I'm saying, but this game is very reminiscent in the way that it plays and feels in the third-person combat, and the looting, it feels very similar to The Last of Us Factions multiplayer. If anybody's played that multiplayer, then you know 100%. What is that? Bettina blueprint has slow fire rate and high damage output. What the fuck is a Bettina? Put that in the pocket. I ain't never seen that. I ain't never heard of that shit before. This game is very reminiscent of The Last of Us Factions in the way that it moves, in the way that the player versus player combat goes down. If you love that game, then you will absolutely love this game's movement. Now, there is no prone. It's just standing and crouching, which is good because I feel like adding prone creates a whole nother opportunity for scummy players to try and get one over on you. There's some good stuff. There's a gun in here, like all this. I don't even need any of this stuff. At this point, we don't even need to loot anything else. Let's just go get into some action, find some other raiders. Uh-oh, break our legs! Oh my, just let it kind of slide on by. Sounds like somebody's got some fucking firepower in there. Yo, you need some help or you good? I'm friendly, by the way. If you can hear me, I'm not no harm to you. Damn! Trying to interrupt, man. I don't like the fact that they went radio silent. Map knowledge is definitely a thing, and I don't have much knowledge of this map, so I guess we could just keep it moving. This baby shoot tough. You're not doing that shooting tasers, man. You ain't doing nothing. Get out of here. I love the physics of these AI enemies. Where you pop the rotors off and they just... What the fuck was that? What is... Camera snope. That scared the shit out of me. Chill. Why I get jump scared? Again, taking it in and digesting this atmosphere. People shooting, explosions off in the distance. These are all players fighting Ark or each other. What do we got here?
Field crate.
Field crate here. Let's take it. We can carry these field crates to I want to say field stations, which give us some extra items that could benefit us on our journey. Yeah, I believe we could go up this way, and I want to say it spawns in the same location.
There, by that building.
Is that not it? Support building. Oh, this could be it. Hold on.
Field depot.
So we bring this little cache to this station. Then it unlocks this for us. Ammo, grenades, some bandages. So we kind of get an idea of what this provides. Ammo, grenades, healing items, just any essentials. That tumbleweed scared the shit out of me. We're gonna have to fight some Ark real quick. I missed that shot. Missed that shot. Good thing we can shoot as fast as we can. God damn. Okay, that one's done. Yeah, oh, you tried it. Get him out of here. Oh, I guess I'm going down the ladder. Let's get a quick heal, because they did numbers, man. And those were a little basic Ark. Look at how expansive this map can be. You could go out that way to that building.
In that building.
Everything that's on the southeast side of this map, past this
There,
admin
by the
building.
administration building.
We got all different kinds of places we can go. The damn, the annex building. We got an extraction there.
By the Red Lake balcony lift.
What is that?
Leaper, down there.
Freaking Leaper down there? Okay. Ooh, just hit it. Okay, it got peppered. Now it's like, ain't no way you just pissed me off. Ooh, we're getting some good shots in. I'm gonna try and fight this thing. Who the fuck? Somebody just shot at me? Are you done? Are you done? Feel like I'm coming over to collect. Alright, done. Alright, Leaper. First off, I want to see who took that shot. Had to be like out here somewhere. You won't do it. Why they call him a Leaper, huh? We about to find out? Uh-oh. You're done. The snitch tried to snitch on us. Uh-oh. Alright, we should probably go. Wait, hold on. Oh my god! Like a frog is leaping. Okay, nah. Acting like you won't get jumped on. Alright, we found out. Let's get up out of here. Climb, motherfucker! Oh my god! Why did that hit so hard? What the fuck? I couldn't climb backwards. 5 minutes, so let's get our last heal. So we only got one extraction left over. So we should probably get to that now. I'm just curious, like, how much it would take to take out a Leaper. Explosives on top of, like, ARs, or is the armor-piercing heavy rounds gonna do enough? And there's so many different variations of the arc enemy out here that, what the fuck? But it's all through experimentation and just kind of seeing, like, what does what. Which is cool, because there's a lot to learn in this game. I can't wait for this game to drop. Wish I could have stayed to fight that thing, I'll be honest. This fucking thing is crazy. Rocketeer. Probably don't want to mess with that. Let's go activate the lift. And then we'll post up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Get your ass inside somewhere. Health is looking a little rough. Okay, we're okay. Some bandages. We're vibing. Elevator's on its way. Get rid of this bastard. Bro, we are getting cooked. Handling it. Elevator's here. We got time? Fuck no, but I'm still gonna dig. So we got a limited amount of time before the elevator goes by itself, but if I can get some last minute items. Alright, let's go. Hopefully nobody tries it. Okay, looks like we're safe. Activate this. Yes, sir.
Don't shoot!
Back to Esperanza. So that was decent. We didn't run into any players necessarily. However, Wilder Motives sniped us for 14 damage. What an asshole, man. You could have just minded your own business. That run was decent. We fought a lot more Ark that time instead of Raiders. Okay, let's activate the blueprint, because I really want to see what this weapon is, and if we could use this for the last raid. Shit, we're gonna do one last raid up to the surface. Can't even craft it. My god. Epic assault rifle. Slow rate of fire, high damage. We get a submachine gun. Let's bring... No, that should be good, actually. Let's just bring a ton of submachine gun ammo. So first raid was getting our bearings, getting some looting going, interacting with some other raiders. Second one was more looting, running around, interacting with some Ark, checking out the different variety of Ark enemies. Now this one, we'll do some quests. Let's do it. Ooh. Wind's blowing. Like there's a wildfire going on, too. Damn, am I hearing up here?
Leaper, there.
Leaper in close proximity, 37 meters away. No, I'm not shooting at it. I don't want no heat from a motherfucker in the comments like,
oh, you gonna shoot at the one far away, but not the one that's up close.
You damn right. I got a Bobcat with 300 rounds. You think I'm built for that? What's going on here? Somebody's extracting right now. For shits and giggles. Oops. Run it back. Just run it back. Time to go back up, baby. Raiding time. That shit probably make me puke. I'll probably get to the surface with just goo all over me, man. What's going on? They are surveying the shit out of this area. Why is it acting like it sees us? Oh, because it sees us. Here, come over this way. And let's isolate you, too, so I can get my quest done. Gotta hit. Let's just do it now. Nice, that's one. I almost died though. While we're healing, let's go ahead and... Yeah. Arc Raiders, do me a favor. I save you now, nah, I save you later. I'm on a mission, just trying to get it. It's MavAttack, bitch, and I'm not kidding. Look at the snitch. Why you snitching?
By the domes.
Fuck off, bitch. Get up in the kitchen. I need to chef it up. I need to get some stuff. I need to... Motherfucker is really... Shit. Oh my god. Okay, got that one. Oh no, didn't get it. Uh-oh. Might be dead. Might be dead. Dead. Goldar just cooked my shit. Ain't no extraction. That's it for us. Hey, that's it. Somebody shooting arc. Let's stash our body so they can't get our submachine gun. Real petty, but I don't give a fuck. And we lost our recorder. No. I would rather have peace knowing that nobody's gonna find our loot. The arc are dangerous. Do not underestimate what they are capable of. Wait, Somebody shot us? Shot us in the back with a suppressed pistol for 62. The Raider was colluding. I can't believe it. Ladies and gentlemen, that was our crash course on Arc Raiders, an extraction adventure game. If you're into the extraction shooter type genre, mixed with PvPvE, social elements, building up your home base, collecting resources, scavenging, customizing your character, and going for different types of raids and different types of maps, different types of conditions, this is your game. And let me just say, from somebody that has played so many different types of video games, not just extraction shooter type games, this is probably one of my favorite games of all time. And I haven't even played the full game yet. It provides an incredible mix of casual friendly, competitive friendly, player interaction, fighting the environment, looting different items, the high risk, high reward gameplay loop combined with casual and player friendly mechanics. This is one of the greatest games that have ever been created. And I believe this is a big step into what next generation gaming is, as far as game design with players and AI, but also the social elements, being able to use your microphone to potentially team up with other players to work towards a similar goal, that being to take out this arc threat. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of MavAttack. If you enjoyed this experience and look into what Arc Raiders has to offer, tap that like button. I appreciate all your guys' support. If you want to see this game more on the channel when it drops around October 30th, please let me know, because I will be playing this in my personal time. But if we want to do some raids here and there, seeing what kind of chaos we can get into with some of the player interactions and some of these other maps, please be vocal about it down below, because I would love to provide more content on this game, the same way that I provide content on the Finals game, which is Embark Studios' other title that they work on. So appreciate you all. I'll see you all on the next episode of MavAttack. Fuck.